Hi everyone, and welcome to my live. Apologies for starting a little bit later. Just a few things going on. So I'm coming to you on the 23rd of September on a Thursday night. So I'm doing this one tonight instead of the one tomorrow afternoon at 12 o'clock. So as you've probably seen from my posts and everything, that I'm actually on day one of Ocean Wing's psychic reading room. So it's very exciting. So today's been going really well, really busy, obviously. And I'm doing tonight's live so that you can meet the last two of my readers. Basically, I'm just texting one of them now to make sure he's on. I'm just, I've just bear with me. So he's just got to join me. So today you're actually meeting Lenny and you're meeting Ben Graham. So Ben I've known for a long time. I worked with him on Psychic TV Australia. Just bear with me, just sending another text. Okay. All right. So yeah, Ben I've known for a very long time. I've worked with him on Psychic TV Australia. I've known him through Florence King. So and Lenny as well. So Lenny, who you'll also meet tonight, I've known also for a long time, and I've known him through Florence King. We have all done psychic development classes with Florence King. So I did actually have. So I've got Renee watching from Facebook. Hi. So I've actually restarted, and I've sent a different link than the one that I posted earlier, simply because I started later on Facebook, and Facebook wouldn't let me broadcast that. So I did actually have Vanessa Gilbert watching on Facebook. So apologies for that, Vanessa, but it is actually a different link. So hi, Karen. So it looks like I've got a few people watching. I do have someone, a guest coming on, and I'm just texted him to let him know the new link. So he's waiting backstage in the other one. So hopefully he'll come over to this one and get that message. I'm just checking Facebook that I've sent that. So just bear with me. I'm just going to try again to get hold of him. Okay, let me just send him that text. Excuse me. Just technical difficulties getting hold of someone. I've sent him a link, but now I've got another link to send him. So hopefully he gets that and he'll come and join us. So I've got a few people watching. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Karen. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Karen. Yeah, so part of it's human error, Karen, because I changed the broadcast. I've sent him. He's waiting backstage in the old link. So that's okay. I'm getting to that. So as you know, if you've been watching me recently, I have Ocean Wings virtual reading room that's currently on now. So it's been day one today, day two tomorrow. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So another 3 days. So there is an opportunity to still book a reading. And that's looking at the link rhondasreadings.com/Ocean Wings. I have 12 readers. So I have tarot, oracle cards, Aboriginal oracle cards. I've got some doing Akashic records, some doing higher self readings, ascension channeling readings, some reading runes. So I've got quite a lot going on with different readers that are available. And there will be two who will join me, and you can see what I can do. So basically, if you would like a reading tonight with those readers, now my screen has frozen. But if you would like a reading tonight with those readers, you can actually, not quite actually. Oh, now I can't even show. I can't even show comments actually. So that's interesting. So maybe it is a bit of technological issues as well. Oh no, so there you go. It's just a little bit frozen. So if you would like a chance to have a reading tonight, please like the Facebook video. Please share it with your friends through Messenger, through other groups, or on your page, whatever you like. And I can tell if you've shared it. If you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and obviously you can click the bell if you want to be notified when I release future videos. So that's how you can get a reading tonight. There's no guarantee of a reading, but if you if you are watching and you do like and subscribe, then there's a chance that you'll be able to have a reading with Lenny. So he's now in the correct room because I've sent him the correct link now. So apologies for that. I'm going to have him on screen for a moment. And Lenny can tell you a bit about himself. You probably know Lenny. Lenny's quite popular. So I'm just going in. Hi, Lenny.
Hello.
How are you?
I eventually found my way into the right room, did I?
Yeah, I sent you one link and then I had to change it because I started late. So apologies, Lenny.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just trying to. Can you see Chief Whitecloud in the background there?
I can actually, yeah.
Because I can only see half of him because we're sharing half a screen there. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'll put you on.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so you can see him on full screen. Alrighty. So how are you, Lenny?
And you've dropped out for some reason there, Rhonda.
Yeah, how are you, Lenny?
You still with us? I'm not too bad, thanks. You've dropped out for a minute there.
Yeah, I'm not. I've got a bit of a lag, I think, with the internet. Yeah, so a lot of the people watching probably already know you, but if there's anyone watching that doesn't know you, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you do your readings, what you would offer people in your readings.
For those of you who don't know who I am Lenny Dawes, psychic medium. I want to say my old name there, so sorry about that. But I call myself Lenny Dawes, psychic medium now, not clairvoyant Lenny D. It's a bit of a stage name. So in order to increase my flow of energy, I changed my name to what I've changed it to there now. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm a psychic medium. Psychic means I can see what's happening around your past, present, and potential future. And the mediumship side is me being able to connect you with your loved ones in spirit. And loved ones can be animals as well as humans. Okay.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
And
so your clairvoyance is obviously. Sorry, what were you saying, Lenny?
No, sorry. Yeah, I was just going to say we're not doctors, we're not lawyers, we're not car mechanics, we're not any specialists from any field whatsoever. The advice we give is purely for entertainment purposes only. So you take what suits in the advice that we give. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So obviously clairvoyance is your strongest sense, but you obviously have a sense. Do you hear? Do you feel? Do you get other senses as well?
Okay. I usually get the 4 clairs, like the clear hearing, seeing, feeling, knowing, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
When I'm talking face to face with somebody, I can also see into their aura colors as well.
All right, you can see aura as well.
Yeah, I can see aura colors and things like that. So, let's say, for example, if you're standing in front of a glass window, and I see with my physical eyes that the glass window is purple, that's a spiritual thing for me as well. So I can see aura colors like a stained or painted glass windows, like in churches and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I can also see at times I can also see the angel orbs as well.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, okay, wonderful. All right, so we've got lots of people saying hello to us. So we've got Renee, Karen, Dawn.
Hello, Karen, Dawn. Hello.
Yeah.
I notice sometimes when I'm on other streams, like other readers' live streams, I see a lot of the same names. So you know that there's a lot of viewers out there that do go to different psychics, and we see the names, and so yeah. So it's
yeah. So Lenny's here to give you a sample of how he reads and the readings he's drawn to. Are you drawn to anyone in particular? And remember, if you'd like a reading, please share the
Well, at the
YouTube.
moment,
Please share the Facebook.
Okay, so at the moment, before I got on your live stream, I had an older gentleman come to me. I'm just going to throw this out there for anyone who feels like that this resonates for them. But I've had an older gentleman with me, like in my ear, and he was quoting. This fella's. I do get he's an older male. It's like he's had some sort of career in either medicines or medical science.
Okay.
Because he was quoting different. This might sound odd, but he was quoting different ways of having a heart attack. So,
right.
If anyone, okay, so
if anyone can claim that, just comment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, interesting.
As soon as I say this, I'm getting clammy in my throat here. So whoever this is for, okay, I can take this either one of two ways. Either this is to do with the person that passed, or this is to do with the person that the message is for. Okay, so there's a bit of clamminess in my throat happening there as well. So I'm going to put it out there that this is for somebody, and
I feel
they
like
need
it's
to start
D.
speaking. Okay. They're just speaking up. They need to start speaking their truth, not be afraid of repercussions, shall we say. Because, okay, I'm also feeling like that there's somebody else in the family that's followed on in this person's footsteps. Okay, so this older male in spirit, if he's a doctor, shall we say he's a doctor? The person that this is for could be either doctor or nurse. Okay. My granddad had a heart attack. Okay. I do feel like that this is heart-related passing with him. But the actual terminology he was giving me was acute myocardial infarction, if that makes any sense to anyone. My belief is that it is something to do with a heart muscle not pumping correctly. So if anyone can take that, great, because I would love him to leave me alone right about now.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I normally choose a person and you do the reading, but I couldn't. I literally couldn't choose one because I felt like you were going to do that, and I feel like that relates to D, and there was someone else I was drawn to. I was drawn to Dawn as well.
I'm also getting either stroke or blood pressure problems with this person before they passed as well, because my head's just got really hot. My face has just got really hot there. Okay. Alrighty. So if anyone can that'd be...
Yeah, beautiful. And take him back. But that's interesting. You said speaking because my throat was hurting as you were doing that.
Yeah. Usually when I get someone that needs to speak up, I'll get the in my throat, and like getting rid of the frog and all that sort of thing. I should have probably said a little bit earlier, but I do work better with direct, specific questions. That way you get a direct, specific answer. Okay,
sure.
So I'm happy to do generals, but the more direct question, the more direct answer.
All right. So if we do this one next, it's just a general kind of a reading, but just for future ones.
Belinda.
So Belinda,
first thing I want to say,
reading, please.
Okay. So first thing I want to say for Belinda is get out of your head. This is why I'm feeling like I'm getting a bit of a headache with you at the moment. It's and it feels like it's not major, but it's like all around inside my head. So that person, I'm feeling like that this person needs to get out of their head and just stop worrying about everything so much, because it's going to be all right. You actually, okay. And just before I got on live stream earlier today, I was listening to Nadia Lawrence and Cheryl Brennan in the spirituality church. They did a service online, and one of their speakers did a really good presentation, shall we say, of manifesting prayers and all that sort of thing. It is beautiful, but it's a two-edged sword. Okay, when you're putting it out there from a place of positive intentions, you're going to get that positive intention back. But what I'm feeling for Belinda there is that because you're constantly worrying all the time, like this is going to happen, this is going to happen, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? The universe is hearing you. So you're going to get more of what you're worrying about. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
So in that sense, you need to change the mindset. It is hard to do, but it can be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So I'll leave that with you, Belinda, and let us know how it goes. Thanks.
Beautiful, thank you. So I just got lots of people saying hi. Also, Robert and Malvina, they're another couple of readers at the Ocean Wings. So just so that you...
Rainbow Rob.
Yeah.
Rainbow Rob.
So if you'd like...
Rainbow Rob, don't we?
Absolutely. So if you'd like a reading with Lenny... So you're available, Lenny, from 12 to 4 every day, aren't you?
All day.
So that's for tomorrow and the weekend.
Yep. And if there's any late bookings, I'm happy to accommodate, just depending on what I'm doing.
Beautiful. Thank you. All right, I'm looking for a specific one. I might actually go to Rob since we're just talking about him. So Robert would like to ask you when the move will happen, and will he be happy in his new place?
I don't need to tell Rob what in the new place will be like for him, because he already knows the answer to that one. He already knows the answer because he knows he's going to be happy in that new place when that move goes ahead. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. And I do know a lot about Rob's situation as well. So I know about the move. I know that it is, there's certain things happening around that. Okay. You know it's going to happen, mate. It is going to be for the right reasons too. And okay, Rob's a bit of a character, put it that way. And he, nearly every time I connect with Rob on a spiritual level, I've always got his mum with him as well. Okay, and they're showing me flowers, like a yellow dandelion or dandelion or something like that. She's saying for Rob to make sure you spend time to smell the flowers, if that makes sense. Okay, and when you come to this new place, it's like you're going to have more room for that sort of thing. So if you've got a bit of a green thumb there, mate, you've got a bit of a green thumb and you're looking to do something along those lines, your mum wants you to keep going and doing that, okay, because it's going to get you... He's naturally very grounded anyway, but when you start doing gardening and all this sort of thing, it's going to make you even more grounded, okay?
Yeah, beautiful.
So I'm going to leave that... I'll leave that with you, Rob, and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you, Rob. And please leave your validations as well. I'll go straight to Vanessa because she joined us for the previous one that I had to restart. So.
Okay.
So we'll go to Vanessa actually. So Rob has said yes, it makes sense.
I know Rob. He's very direct. I know Rob, he's very direct, and he's been helping me with my mediumship as well. So
beautiful. I find him hilarious.
Yeah, I just turned my phone down there.
All right. So, Vanessa, first of all, apologies for restarting a different live. So thank you for joining me for the previous one. So Vanessa has asked for any messages for her. And just remember, Lenny, just remember for Lenny, please ask a specific question. But if you're getting anything for Vanessa, Lenny.
Yeah, I'd like to. What I'm getting around Vanessa is that there's been a lot of new starts in the sense of relationships and all that sort of thing. Okay. You've done a lot of walking away from the past as well, so good on you for doing that and standing up for yourself. Okay. There's spirit guides are saying for you to be more comfortable in your own skin, if that makes sense. You, in a sense, you don't need any. I just get some information coming through so fast sometimes that I can't keep up. It's like, so just bear with me, okay? But you've had a lot of history with relationships in that sense of people using you, abusing you, walking over you, that sort of thing. And it's like, now is the time in my life where I've had enough. It's time for it's time for Vanessa to start looking after me, or Vanessa to start looking after Vanessa and be comfortable with being not necessarily on your own, but within yourself. Okay?
Yeah, beautiful.
And I also heard this conversation earlier. I'm not too sure where I heard it, though. It was about soulmates. All right? And a lot of people think that soulmates are like partnerships in the sense of romantic partnerships. Well, that's not always the case. You can have soulmates with virtually anyone. Okay? So I've got a soulmate connection with my brigade officer, brigade captain, because I'm also in fire brigade as well. What I'm feeling like in that sense for you there, Vanessa, is that you don't necessarily need that soulmate connection right now. Okay? So they're saying for you to find yourself again. And in that process, you'll find that soulmate connection that you're looking for. Okay? So I'll leave that with you.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Vanessa. Thank you.
I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at this speed reading, put it that way.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, of course you are. And you get so much information as well. You get specifics.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So
I hope that made sense, Belinda.
Yeah, thank you. And she said, yes, I do think too much and worry. So that's
and I'm loving the pink roses there. I'll just stay with Belinda there for a sec because I'm loving those pink roses on her cover pic there. And I want to say with the pink, that's all about it's all about love and about self-love. Okay, so if you're really good with that pink energy, I would encourage you to wear pink.
Beautiful. Yeah, to lighten up. Yeah, absolutely. So Rob has said he'll let you know. So thank you, Rob.
I know he will.
And thank you, Belinda, for that. Oh, this is an interesting one. So Ray has said, I'm going to cover our faces by putting this on the screen, but Ray said, hi, Lenny. I'm not sure if I've been going through a bit of a shift or dark night of the soul, but it's cycling back again for me. Will I get out of this cycle soon? What's next for me, please?
You're very empathetic there, Ray. You take on a lot of other people's energies in that sense. So I'm feeling like that this is something that you would need to study a little bit more on a spiritual level, because I'm feeling that you're very, very, very sensitive to the moon cycles. Okay? And a lot of us empathetic souls have been feeling this lately, and I'm going to say this is outside of the COVID thing, although that doesn't help either. But the best thing you can do for the next 3 to 4 months is just sit back and wait. Let things play out. Let things play out the way that they're meant to, and just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay. And just in a nutshell, there it's for those of us who are new to the spiritual paths, like the empathetic souls, it can be a bit of a lesson for us to necessarily put the wall up, but to build up our resilience that way. Okay? Because we take on a lot of other people's energies, and sometimes we're not quite sure if it's ours or if it's other people's. Okay? So the best thing I can suggest with that is to go within and figure out what it is that you really want. And I'll leave with you.
Thank you, Ray. Yeah, and that's the first thing I picked up for you. It's a need for stillness. Just be still within yourself. So that's a big thing. So
I'm getting a lot of like hyper energy with her. And it's sort of, I want to fast forward to the end and find out how it all works out.
Yeah.
You've got to slow down.
Yeah, write a book, write the ending first. Yeah.
You got to slow down. You don't have to fast forward to the end to see how it works out, because you don't learn the lessons along the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Beautiful.
slow down.
Okay. And we've just got a validation from Vanessa as well. So that's for me. Thank you. And thank you for your patience, Vanessa. And also thank you. I understand what your reading is telling me as I'm at a crossroads in my life and ultimately know what I have to do, but it's not easy at present. So that seems to be a common theme tonight.
Yeah. And sometimes we need to practice what we preach too. That way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And it's been interesting. A couple of your readings, Lenny, have resonated with me. So it's just beautiful how spirit works. You just are patient and let it sort of come to you.
If I go to somebody else, but you can take part of the reading on for yourself, then take it on, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that way you're getting the reading as well as the other person. Okay. That's not been for me, is it? Oh.
No, that's okay. So I just shared a thing saying if you would like a chance of having a reading, please like the Facebook video and share it with your friends, and also subscribe to the YouTube. Sorry, I was about to sneeze then. The YouTube channel. I don't know what's going on with my nose and my sinuses, but I feel like it's a spiritual message that I get. Okay.
Yeah,
and
I get a lot of that too. I get a lot of that too. Sometimes they'll twitch my nose hairs, or they'll touch me on the back of the head or something like that. And
I just felt.
I'm just going to look up your page on my phone so I can keep track of them as well.
Okay. So, I just felt someone in spirit come behind me and whack me on the head. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that just happened. So I don't know what that was. But anyway. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, Lenny. If anyone has had a reading with Lenny or missed out on having a reading with Lenny and would like to, so you're available from 12 to, I believe it was 12 to 4.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Yes, from 12 to 4 every day in Ocean Wings virtual reading room. So if you'd like to book with Lenny, you book a 15 or 30-minute reading and scroll down to Lenny's name, and that's how you book to have a reading with Lenny. And that's a video reading.
And how about I've just turned the live stream on and I see a message there from Tinker. So hello, Tinker.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I did actually pick that Tinker
up. Okay, yeah.
So, Rob, I don't know whether that's for Lenny or me, but bless you, honey, as well. Right back at you. So it could be you, Lenny. You could be the honey. I don't know.
That's Rainbow Rob.
Yeah.
That's Rainbow Rob all around.
It is, absolutely.
He calls everyone honey.
Yeah,
he calls everyone honey, and I call everyone matey.
Yeah, that just makes me think
matey. Yeah.
That just makes me think of the Mr. Matey, the bubble bath. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, Lenny.
That's all right. You can see what sort of shenanigans us readers get up to sometimes.
Yeah, let's so the three of us, you, Ben, and I, let's blame Florence for all the shenanigans.
Don't mention the name Florence.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lenny.
You'll laugh and never stop. All right. Catch us later.
Bye. Bye.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that was Lenny Dorr. So as I said, Lenny's available 12 to 4 every day of the Psychic virtual reading room. So that's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days left. I had 1 day already, so that's been nice and busy today. So we've got another 3 days of the virtual reading room. I am also going to bring on another psychic reader. So Lenny I've known for years. Ben, I've also known for years. And as I said, we've known each other through attending Florence King's classes. So that was years ago. I think I moved to Sydney about 7 years ago. So that means I've known Ben for about 7 years. So that's kind of like, that's the duration you go to high school with. So it's like we went to school together or something like that. So I'll welcome Ben onto the stage. So as I said before, if you would like your chance of having a reading, like and share and subscribe. Hello, Ben.
Hey, Rhonda, can you hear me okay?
I can. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Yeah, not a problem. Awesome. Yeah.
Yep. How are you?
Okay. Yeah, good. Thanks for having me on. It's been a hectic afternoon, so setting this up, and I just got home, so the kids are, the older kids are just making dinner and stuff. So if you see anyone walk past, it's not spirit, okay? It's just the older kids walking past. I told them, duck down and get around, go around me. So,
what are they cooking you for dinner?
Oh, nothing for me.
Oh, that's not very nice. That's awful when you smell someone cooking, but they're not cooking for you.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. But just been busy this afternoon, just getting ready. So my daughter's just got home, and I'm not very technically minded, so she had to set everything up for me.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Yeah, because I saw you live with Florence recently, so I thought we obviously can do it. You know what you're doing.
Yeah,
but maybe it's the kids.
It's the kids. Yeah, they set everything up. So no, it's good. Thanks for having me, Rhonda. I really appreciate it, and
that's okay.
I'm really looking forward to how you've been.
Yeah, really well, thanks. Yeah, being busy today with the reading room, but yeah, really well.
Awesome.
So what's going on?
Good. Excellent.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah. So Ben's a psychic medium, and he's available on Sunday, I believe, from 12 to 7.
Yeah, from 12 to 7. So yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, so if you'd like to have a reading with Ben, you select the time you want, and you scroll down to Ben's name, and then you select the time and the day you want a reading. But if you'd like to tell us a bit about yourself, Ben, how you read, what your journey's been like to become a psychic medium.
Awesome. I pretty much started at the same time as Rhonda. I just sort of fell into it. I started seeing spirit like just before I was 40, and so I didn't know enough about it, and that's how I sort of started. I just sort of fell into it, and I went to a meditation group, and I actually went there to try to meet someone, and so I thought that would be a good pickup line.
Look at me. We'd be good friends.
Yeah, I met you, and that's it. I just sort of went from there, and I'm so passionate about what I do, and I've done it. Yeah, I've done over 100 platforms now, so in various churches and stuff like that. Yeah, so I've been really busy, and I've been doing a truckload of private parties and stuff, and like when I was on Psychic TV with you as well. So I've grown a lot since we were training together. You know,
I think we did our first platform together in Appen.
We did.
We did, and about 5, 6 years ago, I think.
It was, and I was just going to say, but you're probably about the best out of all of us.
Well, I could have told you that, but anyway.
And since then it's been really good. I've been busy, really, really busy, and I pretty much nearly work every weekend. So which
Wow.
this is new to me. This is new to me on the computer stuff. So I've done a few Zooms with a friend of mine, and I've done a lot of charities and stuff like that as well, just to develop as a medium. So yeah, so I like to say I am a medium, and like tonight it'll probably be all psychic readings, but I am a medium.
Yeah. Yeah, but Ben's an amazing reader. So obviously in class we used to do readings on each other, and same for Lenny. We'd literally would do either psychic readings or mediumship readings, and I think between Ben and Lenny, they've brought through my whole family. Brought through, and it's always been, and it's interesting, and it might sort of start off with a reading, and I'll think, oh, well, what does that grandmother want, or what's going on? But it's always related to whatever's going on at the time. So spirit just has a way of connecting with you and giving you a message that you need.
100%, and like our job as a medium is obviously to prove that there is life after death, and it's a lot of healing. It's a lot of healing too. So that's what we strive to be. Like, we want the wow, we want all the gruesome details and everything else, but our job really as a medium is just to prove that there is life after death, and also it's a healing thing as well, and that's what it is, and that's what we strive to become the best we can possibly be.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, how beautiful that you're doing so much sort of charitable work and work like that. Like, that's beautiful to have that intention to set out to help people and heal people.
It is, and I think that the last couple of years I've done a lot of charities for breast cancer, and I work with Donna, and we done some charities for the farmers and stuff like that, and that helps us get experience as well. And you know yourself, I mean, everything you do, you've got to have experience, and so we push us to learn, and to grow.
It's interesting because I've done a lot of voluntary work. God, probably done over decades worth of voluntary work or something, and I've sort of done my own charitable things. But whenever I've put out a call for charity on Facebook through like a push-up challenge or whatever I'm doing, no one donates anything. So it's kind of, so I'm not, maybe I need a bit of help and guidance from you on how to get people to donate $1 or.
Yeah, people are probably like me. I don't understand that's charity stuff on Facebook. It's like when people ask for sending healing and that, you never see a message from me, because what I do, I just do it myself. I don't do it on Facebook. I have a light a candle, or I focus on the healing to the person.
Yeah, beautiful.
With the charities on Facebook here, I don't really do that sort of stuff. But I don't really understand how that stuff works.
Yeah, no, that's okay. All right, how about we do some readings then? So
Awesome.
So Malvina's asked if there's anything for her. Well, it's Lenny or Ben, really. So whatever you're picking up with her.
And how did you pronounce that? It's
Malvina.
Malvina. Malvina. Okay. Well, today I'm feeling for you. Yeah, like awesome. Yeah. Today I'm feeling for you. Like I feel like that with you at the moment. I feel like there is a little bit of weight on your shoulder. I'm not going to go into COVID because everyone's got the weight on their shoulder for COVID. I feel like that at the moment you've got a little bit of weight on your shoulder. So I think that it'd probably be finances and stuff like that. And I feel like that with you at the moment, you're sort of counting every dime, and we sort of all do anyway, but you count every dime. So I feel like that there's a bit of a money struggle there. I feel like that if you're not working at the moment, you might be looking for work, or the job you have is not what you really want to do, or what you like. It's not something that you're passionate about. I don't want to just say chin up, but I think that you're getting through it anyway, and I feel like that you're quite a strong person, and I really feel like that you might be a little bit emotional at the moment, and it might be just because of the worries that you have with your family. I feel like that you would have a couple of kids too, but I feel like the kids might be a little bit older. And so it might be a son that you have a little bit of worry about. Just think to yourself that and stay positive. I always say that every time you think of something negative, always think of two things positive. And if you think of something negative, just say take it away, because I don't want that. I want just the positive stuff. I hope that helps you, but I think that you're going to be okay. And let us know in the comments. I'm not going to read the comments, but let us know in the comments that if that helps you.
All right, thank you so much, Marlena. Beautiful. And I love the frogs. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Alrighty. So we've got message from Natalie from Facebook. Will I meet the guy I'm
Okay.
chatting to online, and will he want a relationship with me in the future?
Good
Do you
question,
prefer
Natalie. And you
specific
know what?
questions, Ben, or just general?
Look, I don't care. It doesn't worry me. Even if you just say, "Oh, I just want a reading, Ben," that's fine with me. With the questions, I mean, you know, if you listen to what I say, sometimes I don't even answer the question. I'll just go on something else. But so I'll just do what Spirit says. So and that's who I'm working for. And sometimes what you want to know is not what you need to know. So I'll say something different. But sort of way with Natalie with the relationship, you know, it is tough. And it's tough out there, and I'm on my own as well. So I don't do the internet dating and stuff like that, or that. But I think that you've got a good head on your shoulders, and I just want you to remember some of the things that you've done before, and some of the things that you've attracted. And you don't want to try that sort of stuff. Go with your gut feeling. I can tell you heaps of stuff, but go with your gut feelings. If you don't think it's going to work, or you think that you're being played or anything like that, say to yourself, you know what, I don't need that. Set some goals in yourself that you want to happen in your life. I feel like that you're a really nice person, and I'm really surprised you haven't got someone, because you're an attractive person and you've got that attractive aura about you. So just stick with your own gut feelings. I know that's a cop-out, but stick with your own gut feelings, because I think you'll make the right decisions for yourself. If you feel like that he's playing games and that, you know what, he probably is. If that's what you feel, if you don't feel that, and he could be just treading water a bit too, to see what you're about to do. So it could be early stages in the relationship. I hope that helps, and let us know in the comments. And all the best, Natalie, because I don't know if you're a cat person too. I just want to go a bit more. I don't know if you're a cat person too, but I feel like that you attract cats, I think. Tell us if you're a cat person anyway, and I'll leave it there, Natalie.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
She's got something in her lap, but I can't see it. I don't think it's a cat, because it's got writing on it.
I think that's a child, isn't it? Is it a child? I think she's on the child. Rhonda, I think she's on the child.
We're not saying that your child looks like a cat, or vice versa. I don't know. That's hilarious. Look, you did touch on something interesting, like with having a psychic reading. The advice I give everyone is to let the psychic do the work, but also just be mindful that if you just ask for a general reading, you'll get whatever guidance we get told for you, and that may not be what you want to ask. So you know, make sure you at least interrupt, or if there's something they're not saying, don't wait till they're finished and your time's up. Actually say, hey, I want to know about, you know, my neighbour's dog, or whatever it is.
Exactly right. And you know, and especially with Natalie, it is a hard thing to date. It really is, especially when you've got kids and stuff like that. But I believe that she's very, very intelligent woman, so she'll make work first as well.
And you've got to also, I felt drawn, sorry to hijack your reading, but I got shown my husband, just as when you were talking, like you've got to really find someone that matches your intellect. And I didn't realize how important that was until I met my husband. And I thought, oh my God, it's easy. I don't have to explain that to you, or, you know, you've got this. So I feel like that's the same with Natalie. It's almost like she thinks so quickly, she doesn't match the energy of the person she dates.
Exactly right, and that's probably why I'm on my own, because no one understands me. No one understands me.
You're so intelligent, Ben.
No one understands me. So, like, and I mean, and in saying that, I mean, I don't really try to. I'm happy on my own, and I like to meet someone, but I'm happy on my own, I suppose. I think I just go to work and I just do my thing. So I'm okay about it.
Well, I can see you have a good sense of art, because are they boab trees behind you? Like, is that from northwestern Australia or something?
It's actually from Brisbane, and my brother bought it 10 years ago. But 10 years ago, and it's Aboriginal art, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's
I love it.
Really good. It's a really big painting, and
it's beautiful.
My big head's in the way. My big head's in the way, but it's absolutely beautiful. When he bought it for me, I said to him, "You don't buy someone artwork, because my taste is totally different to his taste." But it's actually beautiful. He wants it back, actually.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I love Aboriginal art. I've got I've spent time in Arnhem Land, so I've got some bark paintings of Mimi spirits, and goannas and water holes and things like that. But,
Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
I paint myself, and I do a more acrylic and more abstract sort of things. But I love the traditional, but I also love the really bold out there.
Oh wow, wonderful! Good on you, Rhonda. Yeah, if you see my house, I've got nothing, and that's how I like it. It's really funny. My house is like a dental surgery. It's just like it's not, I own nothing. But that's how I like it. I just like nothing, you know. So you don't see
Yeah,
many. That's
beautiful.
the only picture I've got up. There's no pictures around, so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
okay.
pretty. I'm pretty boring.
That's all right. Might go to a mediumship next. So we've got
Okay, awesome.
Gianna Frost Lewis, who has asked if there's any messages from her dad.
Oh, lovely. And you know what? Beautiful. Thank you for trusting me with that. And I hope I pronounced your name right. It's Jana. Is that right, Jana? And I
I
just
think
feel,
so.
yeah, and I feel like that, Jana, straight away when you said your dad, I just felt like a little pain in my heart, so to speak. That could be just you. That could be just you with the nerves and stuff like that. I don't know if he passed with a heart or it's just maybe a broken heart. I feel like that I would have passed. I would have been not young. I don't feel like I'm young. I feel like I would have been a little bit older. So I think that I would have passed maybe not that long ago either. Maybe a good 5 to 10 years maybe, and that's not that long really. But I feel like that with you, I feel like that I would have spoke, and I just look at your name, but I feel like that I might have spoken another language too. Maybe I possibly might have spoken another language, or maybe even would have broken English with him. You know he's around you, even though that you've put a message down. You know that he's around you, and I really feel like that you feel him sometimes. I don't know if he smoked drum cigarettes or definitely some sort of rollies, but today I smelt some rollies, and I knew I was working tonight, and it was actually it smelled a little bit like a cigar at first, and I thought, okay, I've got a father with me, and I really smelt the cigarettes, and I thought to myself, okay, it's not normal tobacco, it's like a drum or a cigar, and I'm not a smoker, never smoked, but that's what it felt like for me, and I feel like that when I sensed him today. I think that he was checking me out. So I don't know if he would have liked someone like me, but I feel like that I would have probably drunk something like a nip or something. Might be just a family drink. I think that might help you. I don't know if you suffer from lower back problems, or you have like a lower back problem, or you maybe you don't sit up straight and you might slouch. But I feel like that's what he's showing me behind you. So that sort of just resonates that he's around you and he's looking over you. I feel like that you're quite a happy person in yourself anyway. And I feel like that you're very house proud, and I think that he's happy how you've turned out. And I feel like that you were there for him, and you might even spoke at his eulogy too, because I feel like that a few nice words were spoken about him, and I know that the love was there. Let us know about the heart attack, but I just felt like I had a little pain in my heart with that. I don't know if you have some bowel problems at the moment, and you're probably thinking, no, I don't got no bowel problems. But I just felt like that. I felt like a bit of bowel problems with you. No one wants that, but I feel like a little bit of bowel problems with you. And stay strong for your father, okay? And can you let the family know that you were reading it? And I feel like that mum's still alive, and I know that he would want to send his love to mum as well. And I'll leave it there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you, Gianna. It's funny. I thought of a funny story of when I went traveling. In Hawaii, I brought because they're all macadamia meds. I brought a cigar that had macadamia flavor, and I don't smoke, so I don't know why I brought this cigar. And I had it for so long, I thought, oh, I've got to smoke, and I tasted it, and it was just so awful because I don't smoke. But I don't know why I was thinking of that. I thought of that a couple of hours ago, but that was probably I feel like that was for Gianna, because I smelt the drum smoke as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I smelled it today, and it's really, really strong. And I thought, wow, that's dad, because I know my father smoked, and I didn't have anything to do with it for a long time. But I know he smoked, and it just felt like that's a father looking over, and I think very, very protective father in that respect.
My father used to smoke, and then made my mother smoke, and then my father decided to quit smoking, and then told my mum she had to quit smoking. So it's
good on him.
That's a bit unfair, isn't it? You have to smoke, now you have to stop.
It is. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. And then I don't know how people can afford to smoke. It's very expensive too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you for that. So we've got another mediumship, another father. So this is a question for Ruth. Ruth has asked, "Hello, can you connect with my father Russell? If so, any messages? Thanks."
Oh, lovely, Ruth. Let me just write your name down.
Mm.
It's just like to write your name. It sort of helps me
Yeah.
to link in, you know. What I do, I put my finger on your name, I sort of cheat, and I
Okay.
ask your loved ones to come through, do you know what I mean? So that's how I do it, especially when
Beautiful.
it's online, because it's a little bit different. So all the mediums watching, try it. It actually works really, really well.
Yeah. Okay.
Straight
I
away,
will do.
yeah, straight away with you, Ruth. I really feel that your father might have named you too. I don't know if he called you Ruth though. I think he might have called you something else, but I believe that he might have named you because that is quite an old name. I feel that as I asked your father to trust me and to believe in me, what I'm going to say, so I'm trying to encourage him to come through. You know, it makes it easier for me if I do that. I know that he just touches my ear, and if you can see me playing with my ear, I really feel like that. If you don't hear him, you must sense him. I feel like that he touches your ear, or you do hear him. I feel like that you sleep on the right side. I think that when you're just about to sleep, just about to fall asleep, I feel like that he might call your name or you sense him around you, and that's what I believe. I can see your photo, and I feel like that I would have been quite a bigger man, and I feel like that maybe not so much tall, but I would have been a chunky man. I don't see him as a drinker, and I do apologise if he was a drinker, but I don't see him as a drinker, and I just see that he might have had occasional drink, but not a big drinker, and especially back in the day where a lot of people drunk. But I don't think he was like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you had three siblings, but I just felt that I see the number 3 with him as well. And I don't know if I know we're coming up to December though, but I don't know if this, and Christmas is very important, obviously. I don't know if there's a December connection with him or with you. And it sounds like John Edwards now. I'm just throwing out dates, but I feel like that there's a connection with December. Do you know what I mean? And maybe that was a passing in December. Maybe that's what maybe it could have been too. I feel like that I would have been cremated, and I feel like that's something that I would have wanted though. And I feel like that money would have been very tight when I passed. So some of those things you might know, but if you don't, let us know in the comments as well. I want to just say like a big love from him to you, and I feel like that maybe I didn't say that a lot, or maybe you never heard that. I don't know. I just feel like that you wear something, and I feel like that if you. I know we buy stuff online. I don't know if you've just bought something recently that you wear around your neck, but I feel like that he sees something of some sort of chain that you wear. It's probably crystal or something like that. That you wouldn't have had when he was alive. So I feel like that it's something that he sees you buying them, and I hope that helps, Ruth. And let us know in the comments as well. And I feel like that you're a little bit misunderstood too, just because. I have that photo, and I think that you're a lovely person. I don't know if you work with kids or you're very good with kids, and I'll leave it there. Thanks very much, Ruth. I hope that helps.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Just dealing with the troll. Okay, yeah, absolutely beautiful. So just with the other comment for Natalie, when I said we were debating about whether it was a cat or a kid, we did have some comments about that. And now I've just so sorry about the troll, guys. If anyone tries to solicit a reading from you or tells them to give you money or or something, please let me know because it's a troll. Yeah, so Natalie, this was Natalie, the picture, and we couldn't work out what was in her lap. I think we said it was a cat, and Haley's from California, by the way. So she said it's a kid,
awesome.
LOL. And then Natalie said, "Oh my God, I love cats." And then she said, "I have 2 cats." So still don't know whether it's a cat or a kid on a lap.
I think it's a kid.
Okay. I think it's a kid. Maybe I should wear my glasses. Yeah, that's quite funny. And Lenny loves your painting as well. Said it's very Indigenous and spiritual.
Oh, thanks, Lenny. Yeah, it really is awesome, and I would love to say what the artist her name is, but I can't recall what her name is. But I know when my brother bought it, I was tickled pink, so it was a pretty good present.
Yeah, beautiful. There's a it reminds me of there's a Kimberley or it's literally from the Kimberley region, and that it's a Kimberley Stevens or something. There's an Aboriginal artist that it reminds me of. But the one I love in Darwin is her name's Sonda Turner. It's got a longer name, but that's what she's known as. But her art's absolutely amazing. But they're so expensive though. Like a sort of a painting that size would probably be about $15,000. So it's really expensive. But I absolutely love her work.
Wonderful. I don't know how much he paid for that, but knowing my brother, it wouldn't have been much. So,
This is what I think of you, brother.
yeah, knowing my brother, it wouldn't have been much. So, but I remember when he turned 40, I bought him a ring, and he said, he said, that's really weird. But I said, it lasts forever. And I said, you can wear it forever. And I thought, we don't normally buy presents. And so I thought when he turned 40, I bought him a ring, and he said to me, he thought it was a bit weird, but I said to him, no, it's a lot that lasts forever. And I said, and he sort of doesn't wear any jewelry. So, I thought it was good. He didn't like it all.
Nice. Yeah, that's beautiful. So, Hayley, since you commented on our cat and kid debate, so I thought we'll answer your question next. So, Hayley's asked, what does Grant like about me? Thank you.
Okay, what does Grant like about me? Grant. So Grant. Okay, Grant. Good question, Hayley. And I don't know if you just heard me burp, but I just burped. Okay, so I don't know if Grant is a little bit of a drinker or he's a bit of a social drinker, because I sort of felt like I burped a little bit with him. I think Grant needs to be told. Sometimes us guys, we miss the signs, and straight away maybe if there's feelings there or whatever like that you have for him, maybe you should actually encourage him and let him know how you think. I always say that sometimes, especially guys, we don't see the biggest signs ever. You could just write "I love you" or whatever, and we don't even see it. We don't see it. So I think that maybe he has feelings for you, because it feels like that for me. I want you to stand strong about yourself though, and remember that you're worth a lot. I feel like that you're a lovely lady and you're worth a lot. So don't ever second chance anything like that. Take what you deserve, because I think that that you would be an awesome partner, and I really feel like that you have a lot to offer, and it's not just possessions. I think that you have a lot to offer inside, and I feel like that you would like outings and going for walks and stuff like that, and maybe ask Grant would he enjoy something on those lines, and encourage him to do something with you, and even if it's at friends at the beginning, maybe see what his situation is and what he likes. I always say, write a checklist, don't have a checklist, but have a few points that you would like about someone, and how you would like to be treated is how you would treat that person as well. And I think that will help you. And thank you for contacting us. And it's really nice to hear from someone like that. And I love your picture as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. So we did have a comment back from Ruth. So no, it's okay. Did drink, and yes, so is Ruth's father. And yes, the number 3 is a big part of my life. Always feel a brush on my ear. And I always have a necklace with a stone. I was told to help with grief. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. And on point. So beautiful. Thank you so much for that validation.
Lovely, Ruth. Thank you so much. And I see, I'm not giving you another reading, Ruth, but I see big changes happening in your life, because you're going to make them changes, okay? And stay strong, all right? And I'll leave it there.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So, and Ruth also said, very nice to know that my father and he's around me. So I know she never takes the necklace off. So beautiful. Okay. So we've got another mediumship as well. So we've got Samantha. Any messages from my daughter who passed, please? Oh,
Samantha, thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me, Samantha, with your reading. And look, I've got 4, believe it or not, and two of them live with me, and that's a tricky one, and it's a tricky one, as in like I haven't experienced that, and so I don't know what your grief is like, but I know that every day is a day closer to her, and I want you to know that, and that's something I really feel like that important for you to hear. I feel like that I know that you're emotional and everything else, because I feel like that I'm emotional when I say your daughter in my mind. I feel like your daughter is around her father, so I don't know if you're with the father anymore. Put in the comments if you are, but I don't know if you're with the father anymore, but I feel like that I'm around the dad. And I really feel like as I'm around the dad, I think I'm helping the dad. I feel like that he's going through some changes and some things in his life. I know you're a good mum, and I know that you want the best. And I feel like you have another child though. And put in the comments if you do for me. But I feel like that you would have another child, and she hears you, and she really does, and she hears you, and she hears you talking and stuff like that. I'm trying to encourage her to come in at the moment. So I feel like that I would have passed quite young, and I feel like that I don't really get the age, to be honest with you, but I feel like that I'm quite young. So I feel like I'm very immature. So I feel like that I'm very young. And when I say all that, I only have the essence of her tonight. I don't really have her. I just have the essence of her. So I don't really feel like that I'm with her, but I know I have the essence for her. But would your mum be in the spirit world too? Because I feel like that there would be a woman in the spirit world that would be looking after her, and I really feel like that that we're minding her for you. I don't have a lot about her, so I don't know if she hasn't seen much on the living, so to speak. But that's all I get with her. I feel like there's a dentist appointment for you, and you probably didn't want to hear that, but I feel like there's a dentist appointment for you, and I feel that that's just my way of validating that I'm with you, and that is she's around you. Stay strong, and just remember that what I said at the beginning, that every day is one day closer to her. Okay, and talk to her, because she does listen. All right, and as a medium. They don't really want to talk to be honest with you. They want to talk to you. Your loved ones want to talk to you. And so keep talking to her, and she will give you some. And I don't know if you have a tattoo on with her to remember her. I just felt like I would have seen a tattoo of hers. So I feel like that you have a tattoo, and I know that's pretty general, but I feel like there would be some sort of tattoo of remembrance for her. And I'll leave it there, okay? And I know that she does love you, and I know that's just very general, but I know that she's definitely around you, okay? And please let me know in the comments, okay? And I love that. Lovely, and I'll leave it there. Thank you, Samantha.
Beautiful.
All the best.
Thank you, Samantha. Yeah, so she had a dentist appointment on Saturday and her tooth pulled.
Oh,
so yeah, that's
beautiful.
That's amazing.
And that just I think with that sort of stuff, it's just to validate that I'm actually with you, so I'm just not making it up. But that's how I validate stuff, that I'm with you, that dental appointment.
Yeah, so you give evidence, like it's called evidentiary mediumship, where you're giving bits of evidence, and you will find that's different between different mediums as well, because you'll pick out, like, it's something that resonates with your life, kind of thing. So that's
exactly right, Rhonda. Straight to the point, Rhonda. That's awesome. And as a gifted medium yourself, Rhonda, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's good that we do these sort of things, and the viewers learn a little bit about mediumship. And it's not just about patting on the back, because I don't do it for that reason. And I'm like Rhonda, I just do it because I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm so excited that you're back on PTV again. That's just amazing. That's awesome.
Oh, and thanks. Yeah, and thanks for talking to me, Rhonda, because when I was talking to you on the phone, I had no idea. You know me, I'm like a quieter achiever. I sort of hide behind the covers, and when I was talking to you on the phone about the process, I felt really comfortable. And you're always there for me, Rhonda. I don't know why, but you're always there for me when I need you.
Yeah, likewise. So Ben, this is obviously my first virtual reading room for Ocean Wings, but Ben was at my last one in April in DY. So yeah, that was amazing.
Oh yeah. Thank you for having me.
That's okay. Are you happy to do one more? We've got another, because your mediumship's on fire.
Keep throwing at me. I'm going nowhere. Just keep throwing at me. That's all right. If they're willing, I know you've got things to do, but throw two more at me. Is that okay? And I'll do two more.
Sure. Okay, two more. Okay. All right. So we've got D Clark. So, and thank you to everyone who reported the trial. I've deleted him or her or whoever it was. But anyway, we've got D Clark, who's asked if there are any messages from loved ones who have passed.
Lovely, Z, and very clever too. Make me really work. Hey, is there loved ones around me? So it's good that you're to find the loved ones, and straight away I can see your photo, D, and I feel like that things in your life come very easily. And I mean, I'm not saying you don't work for things, but I feel like things come very easily for you. I feel like, and I really burp. I don't know if you can hear that, but I really burp straight away. And and when I say that, I know that I feel like that your parents would be alive, but I want to go to your father's father. So I feel like that he would be in the spirit world as well. Maybe you didn't know him, but I feel like that he would be in the spirit world as well. And I feel like that I would have been passed quite a while ago too. And I feel like that he's a bigger man though, and I feel like that your father takes after him, so to speak, with his traits. So I think that your father is a little bit I don't want to, a little bit protective, and I know all dads are with the kids, and I feel like he's a little bit protective over you. And so if I know John's a very common name and stuff like that, but either John would be resonated with him, or there is a John as well. I feel like that. And you look quite young, and I really feel like that there's some studying, and that's very general too. But I feel like there's some studying coming up for you, and or you are studying. I don't know if you work in a chemist, or you want to be a nurse or something on those lines. But I think that that's something that you would be good at, because I feel like that you don't seem approachable. But I feel like that your grandfather's telling me that you are. You've got a heart. I mean, I feel like that your favourite colour would be green, and I feel like that's a message that he shows me in my mind, that your favourite colour is green. And if it's not, it's green tonight. I can't even ask me any other colour. I think it's green tonight. Can you let Mum know that I think that Mum's mum would be in the spirit world as well, because I feel like that Mum would have her mum's ring. But I just felt like that someone was putting a ring on my finger, so I think that your mum's got a ring of her mum's. That's what it feels like for me. If it's wrong, that's okay. But I feel like there is a significant ring, and I feel like it's a gold significant ring. I feel like that I feel like that you wear a little bit of jewelry as well. When I say that, I don't know if you suffer from dermatitis, but I just feel like that I'm taking the ring off as well, and that your skin's a bit something like that. I really feel like that you would have a cat as well, but I think the cat is in the spirit world. I don't know if it's a Siamese cat or a Persian cat, and it might be just a family cat, but I just felt like that I seen a cat just go past my mind when I was talking to you as well. I hope that helps. And stay strong too. I just want to say one more thing to you before I leave there. Just stay strong, and remember that what you give is what you should receive. So keep positive, and what you give is what you should receive. I feel that's very important tonight for you, and I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for that, Dee. It's interesting. I'm just going to hijack the reading, because I got this quite clearly. I'm feeling there's a bit of anxiety about the decisions around study, but I feel I need to tell you that it's a difference. Like an excitement, a butterfly feeling is different from feeling sick to the stomach. Like if there's a little bit of excitement, that's okay. If something feels sick to your stomach, then that's not the thing for you to study. So there's a bit of a choice about what you're going to study, but go with your instinct with that. And it's interesting, Ben, you talked about the jewelry, because I saw you. I get rashes from jewelry if I wear the wrong thing, and I feel you do too. But I'm seeing you kind of like wearing a necklace with a ring on it, or wearing a ring on a different finger that you're not meant to. Like someone will actually say that's meant to go on this, but it fits on your thumb. So whether you've got really thin fingers or something, but there's something unusual about the way you wear jewelry. So that's kind of cool. That's just your thing.
Yeah, I think you're right, Rhonda. And I think, I don't know, it's funny, Dee, because I want to go to your feet, and it's really weird, and I haven't got a foot fetish or anything like that. I feel like that I want to go to your feet, and I feel like that you've got really nice feet, but I feel like that your middle toe is longer than the rest of them, and I think it sounds funny, but I think that would be something that you have. So just have a look at your feet for me, and let us know in the comments.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Dee. Okay, all right. So we'll do the last one then. So, if you love Ben, and like we all do, and you want a reading with Ben, then you can book with him between 12 o'clock to 7 o'clock on Sunday. So he's available day 4 of Ocean Wings Virtual Reading Room.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yep. Awesome. Karen?
That's okay. Yeah, so we've got Karen next. So I'll get you to write her name and put your finger on it. So she's looks like she's got a picture of herself or a painting in Monet's garden in Normandy. So beautiful. So Karen has been in a bad mood the last few days. Any advice? And she's also worried about her dad. Thanks.
Okay, lovely, Karen. And it's hard when our parents get older and stuff like that. And straight away, I can see that you're a beautiful woman inside, and you know what, it is hard and it is frustrating at different times, and don't be so hard on yourself, Karen, because I think that's just how you express yourself. Now, I don't express my feelings very, very well, and when I was married, I used to go cold and stuff like that, and my wife didn't know what was happening with me, but that's just how I dealt with things. So don't be too hard on yourself, because I think that's how you just deal with your feelings and emotions. I know you said about your dad, and I know that you're there for him, and I know that you're going to help him as much as you can. I feel like that I can't touch on health and stuff like that because I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I think that your dad's going to be okay, and I think that whatever's going to happen in his life is meant to be. I think that you'll comfort him, and I always say, let him know that you love him as well, and let him know that he doesn't have to worry too much because you're going to be there for him. And I say that I want you to ask the other siblings and stuff like that to give a hand as well, all right? I think that you take it all on, and I think a lot of people let you do that because you're probably very organised and you're probably just that sort of person who doesn't ask for help. But that's my message tonight, Karen, is to ask for help. And I think that, I don't know if you're a painter or you like that sort of stuff, or you do little drawings or something like that. But I think that's something that will help you to relax and get you to ground yourself a little bit more, because you've got a lot of weight on your shoulders, and I feel weight just talking to you. I hope that helps, and let us know in the comments, Karen. And I know that's a very short reading, but I feel like that you just need to ask us a little bit of help of other family members, and keep positive about yourself, and get angry when you want to, because that's just how you deal with stuff. I'll leave it there. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you for that, Karen. So just got some confirmation. So Dia said, yes, definitely more on the anxious side, Rhonda. Thank you both. And also Samantha has said that your reading was spot on. So thank you so much for all those validations and comments about the readings.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, okay, awesome. Beautiful. So back to the art. So there's a few artists in it tonight.
Yeah,
so that's awesome. Yeah. No, but thank you so much, Ben. I've really enjoyed having you on, and amazing readings as usual. And I'm so impressed. I'm super impressed that you've done so many platforms. How many did you say? 500 platforms? Did you? Is that what you said?
No, I wish it was 500, but just over 100. So I'm up to 110 platforms. Wow. So yeah, so
I've probably done about 15.
But you know what? But you've done other readings and stuff like that. So I'm passionate about the platform or the party. Yeah. I'm passionate about the group stuff. I feel like that's something that I'm more stronger at. So I stick to that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, thanks for having me, Rhonda. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Yeah, likewise. Have to have you back sometime. But for the purpose of Ocean Wings, you're available Sunday 12 to 7. So if you've had a reading with Ben, or you missed out on having a reading with Ben, but you like the way he works, the way he reads. As you can see, his mediumship's top-notch, and a bit of psychic stuff is thrown in, so you don't know what you're going to get. But he'll obviously answer any questions that you throw at him, and he'll no doubt tell you more. So you can book a 15 or a 30-minute reading with Ben on Sunday from 12 to 7.
Awesome. Thanks, Rhonda. Thank you so much for having me, and I really appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for the feedback, and I hope to see you all soon.
My pleasure. Thank you. Bye.
See you, Rhonda. Love you heaps. See you, Rhonda. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Alrighty. So, Ben was awesome. Yeah, so thank you so much to everyone. And apologies for starting late. Obviously, if you do want a reading with either Lenny or Ben, who you saw this evening, then you can book through my website, rondasreadings.com/Ocean Wings, and that's how you can connect with them. So Benny, I was going to say Benny. So Lenny is available from 12 to 4 every day. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Ben is available from 12 to 7 on Sunday. So you can book a reading with either of them. And basically that's what you can do to connect with them a bit further if you'd like to during my Ocean Wings Psychic Reading Room. So thank you so much to everyone for watching, for sharing my Facebook Lives and my subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Bye.